everybody? Welcome to the show. You've got Adam, you've got Kevin, you've got Keenan. We are here to help you help us. And now it's time to talk about some news, everybody. Neil Blomkamp just announced he is working on District 10. Finally getting a sequel to District 9. Anybody,
all these years later.
If no one remembers...
which would not surprise me.
Avatar. Why is he following the steps of Avatar?
How's Avatar?
I'm just saying, because it takes so long to make a sequel to it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you see...
and it's a story to completely wrap itself up, yet they're doing more. Yeah.
Cash cow time.
No.
You don't remember me anymore, so that's what I can say.
What do you mean? He made Elysium, he made Chappie, he made a bunch of movies that I like.
He made Chappie?
Yeah.
What's he made lately?
I just said. That's recent.
Chappie had Diane.
Chappie made?
Huh?
When was Chappie made?
Like recent, like 2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years ago?
Was that the one with...
It was before COVID, okay.
Was that the one with Diane Ward in it?
Yeah.
Was that actually a good movie?
I liked it.
Was the Diane Ward's acting good? Like the dude?
They're okay. They were kind of silly.
Yeah, because
it reminded me. It was basically it was basically Johnny Five. You know, Short Circuit. It was like
hey, I like Short Circuit.
Yeah, I love
Short Circuit was great.
I love Short Circuit.
The Short Circuit remake's coming out.
So what's the plot? Have they released any details about the plot?
We just know that they're making it. Obviously, District 9 ended with the guy was completely turned into one of the creatures. One of my favorite actors, Charlie Copley. He's in Free Fire, I love that movie. I loved him as a villain in Maleficent. He was a good villain in Maleficent.
Oh yeah,
one of the shining moments of that movie. And so I really love Charlie Copley. He's one of my favorite actors. He did a weird movie called Grave, I think, Open Grave, where he like wakes up and like it's like a whole pit of dead bodies, and he finds out basically that someone tried to kill him, and so it's basically weird. He wakes up with amnesia, and then he starts like hanging out with his people, and then he's like, oh yeah, they tried to kill me. Anyways, Kevin, do you remember when District 9 came out? Like the whole reason why it made so much money and why the hype around it?
Oh, can I say
because of the way the story went?
No, wasn't it supposed to be test footage to see, and if it was successful, this guy was going to go on to make a Halo movie.
They gave him this as a test to see if they could trust him with a Halo movie. So people were trying to make sure it got, and it was good. I mean, it's a good movie. I love District 9, but the reason why it did so well for like a weird August release was because people wanted that Halo movie, so they were trying to force the box office up to make sure that he got that Halo movie. And he didn't. No, whatever happened fell through. They couldn't get the exact rights from Bungie, I guess, or they wanted to go a different route. It's funny, we ended up getting like a trashy, like straight to DVD Halo stuff, don't we? Didn't they end up doing like some weird?
Nothing live action.
There was a rumor a long time ago.
It's all animated.
Oh, okay.
Steven Spielberg was supposed to make a show on Halo, and they never.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So it's very interesting that happened. There's always been this idea that District 10 might be made, but obviously I think that was more from fan perspective, and I think the director always just wanted to make his other movies, and then I think he just finally came back around. I'll come do the District 10. So I'm hyped for this. Obviously, who knows where it's going to go, because we've seen basically that family, they go back to space, I think. Doesn't he help them?
It's been so long. I have to rewatch it now.
I have to rewatch it. But I remember watching it and just the about how it being this really kind of timid sci-fi movie. It's
very grounded.
And but then when the action starts, it's like gory. People are getting fucking blasted with lightning rod and getting splattered on the wall. I remember it being very gory for 2009. 2009?
Maybe the whole movie going forward is going to be about how mankind
2008.
Copes with all this after the events of
yeah, and he's an alien now. So maybe
he's probably not even going to be the main character again.
Oh, you're right. I don't know.
Probably can
because the whole thing is the language of the aliens doesn't suit for an alien main character, because their language is just like grunts and shit. And of course, it's all you get to your subtitles at the bottom of the screen.
Well, maybe he's going to be the interpreter. He's going to be the bridge.
Oh well, once he turns into an alien, that's the only way he can communicate now too. Is you don't want to hear that over and over from the main character the whole movie. You'd get tired of it.
Wasn't that show? Wasn't it also interesting because it was shot in both, like shockumentary, but also film. Wasn't there like a lot of the film was shot?
What,
like
District 9?
Yeah,
yeah. It was
shockumentary,
like
but then it had, like,
it was on the ass end of the shockumentary trend.
yeah, so
And because it was on the ass end of it, like movie makers at the time were realizing that it's not a good idea to go full shockumentary, but then they were using like slight shockumentary moments, but with actual cut scenes as well.
Yeah.
It's not good, in my opinion, to make any movie full on documentary unless it is what it is.
Yeah, like back in the past, people got away with it. It's because of their success that you can't do it now, like Blair Witch and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know?
I think to me the best interpretation of using documentary aspects to something like that would have been War of the Worlds. Just even you notice how Steven Spielberg shot most angles like behind Tom as though you were running with him. Without really going into that documentary feel. It still was a movie because it didn't pan around, but you kind of felt like you were running with him. It got the engagement of a documentary without having to use that. And I think people should look back on that War of the Worlds, which was made, I think, in 2005.
And it didn't even do that well, really. But like, I
mean, money wise, it did.
Yeah.
But it made like 2 or 3 times its money.
Yeah.
And DVD sales were pretty good. The ending, a lot of people didn't like how the ending went down, but I thought it was pretty decent. And I mean,
is that how it ended in the radio show?
Like they had multiple things because they invaded Earth hardcore
In the radio show?
Yeah, I mean, they come in and they just started hamming on Earth.
Yeah.
And I mean, the old series, I think, would have lasted with the equivalence of 3 movies. So,
and that's crazy shit that there's radio shows and like, didn't people really think it was real for half a second?
That's what's crazy because they didn't tune into the beginning. They only, I guess the whole gimmick was that
they wanted you to think it's real.
No, well, they only said it was a story in the first episode, and so when they were broadcasting it,
and
was just like it was basically. It's almost like they started in the middle of the story, and so just think you're driving down the road,
turn on your radio, and
turn on the radio, and it's like, oh my god,
they make the noises in the background first, like they're right in the middle of what's going on.
Yeah,
we're here live, and it's happening now. What are we going to do? Oh, we're going to make it, Oliver, and they'd have like the old improv voices and names. Terry, we have got to make it into the building before this creature gets us. Oh my gosh, But that's kind of how they went with it.
So District 10, that's the big news. I really hope this does really well, and I hope Neil. Maybe this is finally. I hope Neil gets the Halo movie. I want that Halo movie.
Well, Halo is trying to people stopped caring about Halo for a moment, but now it's like trying to make a comeback with it. What is it, Halo 5?
Yeah, with the new Xbox.
Oh, no, it's Halo 5 was released. It's been released for a while.
This is Halo 6.
No, well, it's not being called that. It's called Infinity.
Oh, Halo Infinity.
Halo Infinity.
Let us know. Video game does well.
Yeah.
I think it'll grow. But that's the thing about video games. They have to be jiving hard. Like, to me, unless Halo makes a comeback on their gaming industry, the best chance they had is during Halo 2 and Halo Reach. That was when they were
to make a Halo movie,
before the company split and half went to Destiny.
Yeah.
And Activision, the other half stayed and become 343.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments down below what is your favorite Neil Blomkamp. He's damn fucking South Africa name. Neil Blomkamp.
No wonder he knows Diane Wood.
Yeah, that's why he knows him. Yeah. Anyways, let us know your favorite movie from him. And also let us know what your thoughts on District 10 and what do you think is going to happen? What do you think the plot will be for District 10 after the events of District 9? Thank you so much for listening. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Be sure to comment. Be sure to comment and answer those questions. Because when you do that, you enter us into this algorithm, right, for YouTube. And when we enter this algorithm, more people will see us, more people tune in, and more people will help us take back Nerdom.
I go to art house cinemas several nights a week. I blog about the classics and buy the DVDs. Directors don't know who I am or care that I exist, but I defend their work for hours at parties when I'm pissed. Media, I gave you all the best years of my life. I tell the world about you on social network sites. When I'm not consuming you, I'm telling others too. and wishing I could hang around the people